Alrighty, I am here. Ryu and Jen on the mound today. 15 games, 5-4 on this season, 3.71 ERA. It's pitched well up until his last start. His last start was a little rough, but we'll see how he is today. Rojas leading things off. I'll get the actual lineup up in just a sec, as that's misses inside. And that one's foul down the line. 1-1. We're gonna have some problems today. Alright, I think I'm set. And that's foul down to the KT side once again. 1-2. So the KT lineup, I believe, is pretty close to the same. There are a handful of changes for the Hanwha lineup. So I am in the process of changing those. And I will get them set up. Rojas, the 1-2, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1. Good start, good start, good start. 1 strike, out. Hey, Kongbeko now stepping in. Kongbeko DH in today. Jang Sung-woo is in the 3rd spot. And that is floater in there for a strike. And way up high, 1-1. Again, try to get all this set up as soon as possible. And that one floats in there for another strike. 1-2 on the curveball. He's got the curveball working today. We'll see how he does here with his curveball through the day, as that's foul down the third base side. The first 2 lefties here for KT have been giving the KT fans plenty of souvenirs down that line. And that's in the dirt. Kim Sang-soo is playing short today. Man, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that falls down out of the bottom of the zone, and that is 2 strikeouts on the day for 2 batters. Let's see. Oh Yoon-suk is playing second. And that's lifted Ido Yoon back, and it drops in for a single. Ido Yoon was calling Peraza off, kept calling him off, But Peraza dives for it and it falls in. Awful, awful communication out there. Horrible, horrible communication out there. All right, so that'll leave one runner on and their first hit of the day. And I believe I can throw that up there now. Oh, Jang Sung-woo. And that's going to bring up OJL. OJL yesterday, I don't know. I know he had some singles or something. I was at the game, so I don't have any stats on the actual game itself, so... where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? All right. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. So last 5 games, he's hitting 300, 6 hits, 2 RBIs. I do know he had a couple hits yesterday. And misses outside. 2-1. All right, I've got the KT all set up. Let's see what we can do with the Hanwha. Hanwha, lots of changes. And fouled back and out of play. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 strikeouts. See if I can get this all done before they get up. Iwan Suk leading things off for Hanwha, playing center field. Cheon Sung finally getting a day off. Swing and a miss, so that'll be 3 strikeouts. And the tally gets started. That's 1 appearance by the wife. 3 strikeouts on the first inning, and that's what he needs, as I'll talk about it in a little bit after I get everything all situated and set up. But that'll be the end of the first for KT. 1 hit on the little bloop into shallow left, right up on the line. So Iwan Suk leading things off. Kim Tae-yeon moves up into the 2 spot. This is where I would put him. I would either have him in the 2-hole or the leadoff spots. So I don't know what's taking so long to finally realize that that's where he needs to be. Outfield defense is going to be a bit of a suspect problem today, though. He hasn't started pitching yet. We are just now at the bottom of the lineup, or the bottom of the inning, so he hasn't thrown a pitch yet. And let's see, An Chi-hong playing first today. Three strikeouts. I think he should be perfectly fine with that. 13 games, 6-4, 4.50 ERA, 2.21 batting average against 72 innings, 20 walks. He has struggled against Hanwha. He is the only left-handed pitcher that I know of that Hanwha has beaten. So we will see kind of how that goes. So Iwan Suk will lead things off for Hanwha. And looks at strike 1. So Iwan Suk getting the start in the leadoff spot because you have a lefty on the mound. So he's put a lot of lefties up top of the order. And the 1-1 pitch. Way inside 1-2. So, Hanwha, yesterday with the loss and the extra innings, I think it's possible. And that's way up high, 3-1. So the thing with Hanwha is they really struggle with the against left-handed pitching. Benjamin last year pitched really well against them. This year has not pitched well against them. It's 1-2 this year with an ERA of 9, as that's a ball 4, and the leadoff hitter will be on for Hanwha. So his last 3 games, 1 run, took a loss, and then 7 innings, 2 runs, no decision, and then 6 1/3 inning, 5 runs, but gets the win. So it's kind of been yes here and there. Please do not bunt. If you bunt, I'm gonna flip the hell out. As the throw over to Iwan Sup, and he walks back into the base. And that's bounced in the dirt. Iwan Suk will go safe. And that's beautiful throw into the dirt. It was enough to let him get over. Yeah, definitely. So that's pitch into the dirt, and runner on second now. Wild pitch there, and that's fouled down the first base side. All right, almost done. Almost done. And Kim Tae-yeon lifts that one to Rojas. Rojas grabs it, no throw. No, he's got 6 strikeouts for Benjamin. If he had 6 strikeouts for Yeon Jin, he'd be halfway there, as he struck out 3 of the first batters. 3 of the first 4, I should say. So against Hanwha, yeah, again, he just has not pitched well, and I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Peraza crushes that one. Rojas in front of the warning track, though, grabs it. Iwan Suk goes to third, and safe in there. And that is some solid speed right there. Moving the runner over to third. 2 away, though. Big runs there as Iwan Suk moves over to second on that wild pitch that really wasn't that wild. It was kind of stuck in between Kim Tae-yeon's legs over there as he stood in this batter's box, but then making it from second to third on a on a hit to the left field, shallow left. So it's all right. We know what you mean, man. We teach English. Yeah, we teach English. We're used to figuring out what people are meaning. As that's popped foul, second baseman under it's just not quite enough, and that's going to be 1-1. Evening, Alan. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Noshiwan. 2 outs. That's in there for a strike. Noshiwan in the last 5 games, he's hitting .350 with 2 homers. Be very again, you got a little bit of bad blood as he is able to corral that way over his head. Anything again, a pitch to the backstop most likely is going to send you on. So that is a big umpire back behind the plates. All right. And strikeouts looking. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hide that chat behind the lineups over there in the vertical. Yeah, they would take 8th back with a win. I mean, it's not exactly the greatest greatest feeling, I guess. Yeah, right. 16 pitches in that first inning for Ryun Jin as he struck out 3. Did give up the little bloopy single, and then Benjamin counters with 14 pitches and a walk. Gets all the way to 3rd, but well, he'll be facing the lefties coming up next, so that will help him. The one thing for Hanwha is what has helped them improve over previously is they do have a lot of a lot of right-handers. They were very lefty heavy earlier in the season. But now, like tonight's lineup only features 2 left-handed batters. Obviously, it helps with Faraza, who is a switch hitter. But yeah, we should be coming back. All right. I think I've got everything all situated pretty much. So, Beijing Day will lead things off for, and that's in there for a strike. I don't know where it landed. Oh. All right, so the 0-1 pitch, and that's also on the outside corner for another strike. And bounces that one in the dirts. Like come back home. And that's going to be a grounder. Ito Yun grabs it, throws off his back foot in time, and 1 away. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not easy by chance. All right, Ito Yun. Just a sec, as that one's fouled away. So, like, if I'm going to the game, I don't even bother. If I'm going to the game, it's would be nearly impossible. I would have to change at work and go straight to the game. But I always just come home and then go to the game. for me, like to stream, it's a little bit easier. So my work finish. I actually finish at 5:55, and I leave almost at 5:55. I'm usually on the motorcycle by 6:05, and then it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to get home. Is that one just misses? Oh my god, that is the worst looking mustache goatee thing I've ever seen. That rivals OJ Wan in awfulness. He's even got this big patch right here. As that's going to be a ground ball. The second baseman grabs it, throws, and two away. That is awful looking. But yeah. So the biggest thing for me is I have to do a lot of prep before the game. So like in the morning, so the night before or the morning of the game, I usually get everything like set up the actual stream itself, as that's catches the inside corner. Yesterday 0 for 4 for Kim Sang-soo, who did have a walk and a run scored. But like I set everything up except the actual program that streams, because I need to open that right before the stream, otherwise it doesn't work as well. So like I have one screen. I make sure that I have the game channel that I'm going to be watching the game. I have that up, and then set everything else up. And then at work, I try to set the lineup up as best as I can. I kind of do a lot of guessing. I do need to fix my camera here. There we go. And then as soon as I come home, as soon as I get home, I turn on the computer, open up the streaming program, open up the game itself, and try to get all that. So that's lined right up the middle, and that's going to be... He's going to go for seconds. A horrible relay into... into the shortstop. Lets him hang out on second base. That was a awful throw from Iwan Suk. That is one thing. Iwan Suk does not have a good arm. He was playing way shaded over to the right field side. Backhands it, grabs it, ends up throwing it right over, almost in line with first base. It was way that far off. But I make it happen. It's a lot easier. Was a lot easier last year. Is that one in there for strike? This year they started an extra class that. So normally I used to get done at 5:30, and it was perfect. 5:30 gives me an hour to get home, get set up, everything. But this year they started an extra class that goes to 5:55, as that's one misses upstairs 1-1. And that's misses inside 2-1. So you got Kenny, a Lotte fan, and Alan, a Doosan fan. You guys are battling today. Oh, Yun Suk in his last 5 games, hitting 250. Runners in scoring position, 138. Ryun Jen with the play over there on the mound as he ranges to his right, snags it, and then throws to first for the 3rd out. 2-out double, but no big deal as he finishes the 2nd with how many points? And we'll go down to the bottom of the 2nd, still nothing to nothing. So one thing I was trying to talk about earlier, I wanted to talk about earlier is, and I think might have told you about this, Kenny. So Ryu Hyun Jin has 5 wins on the season. One of those wins, he gave up 2 runs, 1 earned. The other 4, he gave up 0 runs. He's had other games where he's given up 1 run, 2 run, 3 runs, and he either takes a loss or no decision. So Hanwha really struggles to score runs whenever Hyunjin is on the mound. Between him and Wang Jun Saw, you gotta wonder really what it is, because it is not good. One other thing is Hyunjin has been a win, a no decision, a win, a no decision, a win, a no decision, a win, a no decision. And his most recent outing was a no decision, so he should be in line to win today, as long as he doesn't give up any runs. If he gives up any runs, then, well, never mind. All right, An Ji-hong is stepping in now. And a pop. So An Ji-hong hitting .272 on the season. 35 RBIs. Definitely not worth the money that they're paying him to not even play on the field, as that's one misses 2-0. Yesterday he was 2 for 5 with an RBI. I didn't see it. It was before I got there. Later on in the day, he did have another hit, as that's one misses way upstairs too. Last 5 games, 286 with 6 hits and 2 RBIs. EJ Wan is on deck. EJ Wan is DHing today because he hits 400 or something like that against left-handed pitcher. And that's ball 4 on 4 straight pitches. He says a little high. That wasn't a little high. That was really high. All right, EJ Wan, 302 on the season. All singles. He does not have a double yet. And he swings and he lifts that one to center. First pitch, 1 away. Didn't even get through the 18-second song. All right, next up is the second baseman, Wang Young Mook. Mr. Mookie. Mr. Mookie. And a bunt. Pulled back, but it's a strike. I was just getting ready to say something. Right down the middle. So, Island, he's now into the 2 lefties in the lineup, as that's fouled away. I will say this though, Wang Young Mook does not strike out very often. So in 180 at bats, he has 28 strikeouts. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Wang Young Mook. Sets up way outside and up high. He checked. Did he go? No, he did not. And that is low. 2-2. Wang Yangmook hitting 307. He's hitting a mere 370 against KT on this season. 10 hits, 6 RBIs. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And fouls that one off. Yesterday's game, solid defense. Saved the game at the point that he was. Ended up, again, Hanwha ended up losing that game, but it was not because of him. Wang Yangmook looking like a highlighter pack. And throws the bat at it. But does get a little piece of it. And Benjamin grabs his bat, hands it back to him. And Benjamin towers over Wang Yangmook by about a head. Better get some old spray rosin on that bat. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Wang Yangmook. Once again, pitch number 7, and that misses inside. And we've got ourselves a full count for the first time on the day. The announcers are attempting to read Benjamin's lips as he handed Wang Yangmook the bat back. It throws over to first and just picked him off. And they say, double check. Didn't even get to see it. Welcome, Mary Kate. Oh, yeah, he's out. Oh, he's safe. Looks like he does get his thumb in there. Baria back behind the umpires, giving the safe sign. Oh. He would have been out if he kept the tag on. Saturday and Sunday, all those games were rained out. Yesterday I went to the game just because the rain in the morning means that I can't ride my bike to work, which means getting back home is not possible. Woo! All right. Once again, another 3-2. Actually, we haven't had a 3-2 yet, as that was the pickoff move. Yeah, long game to watch him lose. Just like old times. And the 3-2 pitch fouled away once again. The 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a grounder to the second baseman. Grabs it, and 2 away. Does move the runner up without the stupid bunt that they tried earlier. Yeah, yesterday I got to the game right about as I was getting off the motorcycle to walk in is when they started scoring the runs as I could hear it, and they have flames that shoot up, so I could see the flames shooting up. And then Hanwha decided to lose. Yesterday, 1 for 4. He was pinch hit for late in the game. I don't understand why the guy that pinch hit isn't playing. Hits 333 for the month of June, but only starts like 3 games, as that's fouled straight down into the dirt. That's strange. A coach is so concerned about his hair that he doesn't even have his doesn't even have a hat on. No. Ido Yoon with 2 outs looks at strikeouts number 2 on the day for Benjamin. And we will go to the 3rd inning. Both teams scoreless. In fact, Hanwha is hitless. There you go, Island. That's number 2. He's just got to get to that 3rd out. Both 3rd outs he's had is strikeouts looking. Got all-star umpire back behind the plate with his strikeout call. The umpires in the KBO, their strikeout calls are 100% ridiculous. So both teams have had 1 base runner each inning. KTs have been via a 2-out single and a 2-out double, and then Hanwha's have been courtesy of leadoff walks. Oh, are we gonna have another game? Hanwha is depending on the next 2 games, could be starting the could quite possibly be starting the second half of the season in last. All right, Ryunjin backouts, obviously. He's 16 pitches in the 1st inning, 16 pitches in the 2nd inning, and first pitch here is a strike on the outside. Chung Jung Young, 243 on the season. That includes 9 hits. On base percentage of 317, batting in the number 9 spots. And that will be strike number 2. Glad to see KT did take their cheerleaders. A lot of teams do not take their cheerleaders during the week. And that is, wrong button, still wrong button, that button. And strikeouts number 4 on the day. This time, looking. All right, Rojas struck out in his first at-bats, 319 on the season, and looks at ball 1 at the bottom of the zone. Rojas looking like a, I don't know whoever is the black and yellow guy. As that one misses. Yellow elbow guard, yellow sleeve on his arm, yellow batting gloves, yellow shin guard, and that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Black and yellow. Rojas on the season against lefties, only hitting 273 versus the 332 is against righties. 13 homers against righties, 4 homers against lefties. As that's fouled away, and 2-2. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I'm gonna get copyright strike because of my awesome vocals. And he lifts that one way up in the air. Wong Young Mook under it. And 2 away. Uh, 12 innings. Black and Wiz Khalifa, yes. Island, I thought you were saying Wiz is in like the KT Wiz. And that curveball's in there for a strike, and 0-1. I didn't realize Islands and Wiz Khalifa were on a first name basis. And that is the laziest looking swing, and fouls it away. Ryunjin is just playing with these boys right now. On the season, his curveball average is 117. Today, his curveball is averaging 96.9, as he just threw that one 99 into the dirt. The KT Wiz batters are just like, what? How am I supposed to hit that? And another curve at 102 in the dirt. All right, once again, the 2-2 pitch. As you go fastball here, Kong Bae Ko hitting 305 on the season. And fastball outside, and that's another strikeout looking. And on top of that, we've got a wife sighting. That brings the wife sighting counter up to 2. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Nice for Ryunjin to get his first 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, 5 hours. Well, they don't care about pitch clock yet. It's going to be real interesting next year with some of them big boy relievers. Those Husky guys. They say mass equals gas, but they're going to be gas when they got to throw it every 18 seconds. They've got to throw the pitch. Hey-o. Hey-o. Righty. Yeah, I cannot wait for the pitch clock next year. It's going to be so fantastic. I wish it would have started this year. I am super excited about not having 3-hour 2-1 games against Lotte. Lotte is without a doubt the worst about the pitch clock, as would, as it should be, because it doesn't really matter. Is first pitch in there for a strike. Che Jae-un leading things off. Benjamin does not have that many strikeouts. Island would be ecstatic over himself, says that's a grounder to short the throw in time because you can clock JJ Hoon's time to first with a sundial. Kind of cool. Poor dude just got a lesson. All right, Elon Suck, the leadoff batter, stepping in now. 144 as that misses with the ball. Ewan Suck walked in his first at bats, hitting 254 on this season, and swings, and that's fouled back and out of play. And that's in there for strike 1-2. Ewan Suk on the season, 667 against KT. Doesn't mean much. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a stolen base. And that's a strikeout number 3 on the day. There you go, Island. Swing and a miss. All right, Kim Tae-yeon stepping in now. Kim Tae-yeon flew out to left and misses way up high. All right, the 1-0 pitch, and that also misses at the top of the zone. 2-0. Against Lotte? I would assume so. I don't know. Can he throw? Can he throw strikes? His last game. I mean, is he even going to be in there long enough? He's already losing 6-1. He's already got 3 strikeouts. And the 2-1 pitch, that's in there for strike 2-2. So he's got to get 1 more strikeout. And the 2-2 pitch fouled into the end of the exciting zone. This year, already 115 hits, 70 RBI pace. So and that's going to be a chopper to shorts and 3 away. So Benjamin gets another strikeout and 2 groundouts, and we will head to the 4th as he gets his first 1-2-3 inning. Pump up a jam, pump it up to be. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Chiguarer, Mangsalinen. I'm just gonna read everything. Tangshine, man. Tangshine, Chiguaye. Dental. Work on my voiceovers for Korean. Uh, 26 pitches, 1 strikeout, 3 hits. Kenny is a Lotte fan, so he's probably watching that game. I assume he's watching that game and listening to this one. See, there you go. All right, I'm gonna come back because I think we're gonna come back, and they'll probably miss the first pitch because their timing is awful. Is Kim Jae-won in the lineup? Ramos is in the lineup. Kim Jae-won is in the lineup. Yang Sung-won is in the lineup. Those are good strikeout candidates. As OJ will sit. Nope. Jang Sung-woo steps in and looks at strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. And swing and a miss on that 134. He's hitting 600 in his career against Ryunjin. Or sorry, this season against Ryunjin. Actually, probably his career also. 6 hits, so he's 6 for 10 with no RBIs. And the 0-2 pitch outside, ball one. Yeah, Alcantara has not pitched well. I think he's got something that is obviously wrong. As swing and a miss at a pitch at his feet. As that is strikeouts number 6 already on the day for Hyunjin. Really? Yeah, they did. They went to Kim Min-gyu. Only threw 2 innings. He might be done. And OJ Hill, 226 on the season. A strikeout in his first at-bats, but that is a line out to Kim Tae-yeon. And 2 away. Ryun Jin was like, oh man. All right. Bae Jung Dae grounded out to short in his first at bats. 293 on the season. Looks it to ball one on the outside. 1-0. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. And Choi Jae-hoon. Did he get hit with the backswing? Oh. Not with the backswing, with the back. So on the backswing, he missed it, but then when he came back through, he hit him in the forearm. This is very, very, very important because once again, the Hanwha manager is a moron, and he has the backup catcher at the DH spot today. So if he has to go in and catch, that means they lose their DH spot, as that's going to be a shot to the second baseman, grabs it, throws 3 away. And that is another quick 1-2-3 inning for Hanwha, and we will go to the bottom of the 4th. Both teams looking for some hitting. Eight-pitch outing in the 4th there. So Ryunjin now sitting at 53 pitches through 4 innings. And Ryunjin is on a lot of rest. Again, he hasn't pitched for 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Yeah. 8-pitch inning and you get a strikeout? That hit to rights really kind of worried me again. Kim Tae-yeon is not the best outfielder. Hey. All right, Peraza will be leading things off for Hanwha. As I reset everything. Maybe. There we go. Hey, nope. I don't. No balls. No balls. No balls. There we go. Oh, Benjamin, 43 pitches through 3 innings. He's today. I don't know. I know Kium is winning 2-0. The last time I looked. All right, Peraza stepping in. Flew out to left in his first at bat, and first pitch, a ball once again. And that's fouled down the line, 1-1. Well, we know why he's not in the MLB. So Peraza versus Benjamin this season, 429 on the season, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. So most likely a couple solo shots as that catches the top of the zone, 1-2. Peraza versus KT does have 3 home runs. Benjamin 2 of them. Sang-baek 1, as that's one misses inside, 2-2. Yeah, I saw that too. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up to Peraza. And a swing and a miss on a beautiful looking curveball. And No Shiwan will step in. He struck out looking in his first at bats. All right, the announcers just announced that Benjamin has no hitter going, which means that it's about time to get a hit. Thank you, announcers. And the 0-1 pitch to Noshiwan. Pitch number 50 of the game coming up for Benjamin right here. Noshiwan, 268 on the season. And lifts that one foul, 0-2. All right, here comes. He's hitting 188 against left-handed hitters on the season. A righty is hitting 188 against lefties. That is not good. 286 against righties. Incheon is just missed on the outside. Ooh. Just missed. Wow. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that is lined foul. 2-2. The All-Star game is probably not going to happen. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that's a Swing and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts to start the 4th inning. All right, An Chi-hong now stepping in. He didn't walk in his first at-bats. 4-pitch walk. And that's a strike on the bottom corner. Readjust his batting gloves because they got loose holding the bats. Apparently, he's gonna have to get a new batting company. As he swings and lifts that one, center fielder giving chase in, and 3 away, 3 up, 3 down again, and we will go to the 5th inning. Both teams still looking for a little thing called offense. Five of them, sir. I'm going to assume, sir. Maybe you're not, sir. Ma'am. I don't know. I'm boss, sir. I'm the one y'all love to hate. Oops, wrong button. We'll go to that one instead. Alright, we should be coming back. Once again, the broadcasts rarely are coming back on time. I don't know why. Ryu Hyun-jin, 53 pitches through 4 innings. Benjamin, 56 pitches. Apparently there was a ball somewhere. Wong Jae-gyun is walking around, but there was a ball. I don't know where, but somewhere. And that's at the top of the zone, 1-1. Hyun-jin, 43. 30 pitches, curveball, 26 between changeup and cutter. Oh, sorry, I was reading that wrong. Wong Jae-gyun grounded out in his first at-bats, 4-3 ground outs. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt. 2-2. Alrighty, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And time is called. And that's a liner right back to Ryu Hyun-jin. You better hope that Lotte doesn't score anymore then. And that first pitch in there for a strike on the inside corner, 141. And the 0-1 pitch. That. Oh! Woo! Apparently not a strike. Kim Song-soo hitting 500 on the season against Ryu Jin. He's 3 for 6 and swings and misses at that one. Did have a double in his first at bats. And that's a fastball looking for another strikeout. Seven strikeouts now on the day for Ryu Jin. All right, Oh Yun Suk stepping in now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Looks at strike one at the bottom of the zone. 236 on the season, grounded out to Ryu Jin in his first at bat back in the second inning. And that misses way inside. 1-1. KT only has about 100 fans in Korea, but I think they're all at the game today. And that's a diving stop attempt by the shortstop, but not able to grab it. And we have our first base runner in 3 innings now. Lee Do-young was praying for a growth spurt on that, as someone my height would have easily snagged that and probably thrown him out with the cannon that I have. But nonetheless, runner on first with 2 outs. Bottom of the order, Jun Jun Young will step in. He struck out looking in his first at-bats and looks at ball 1. Here comes the ever-important pitch number 67. And that's a beautiful curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, like I don't remember where I was. Somebody was saying something about playoff tickets. I was like, you're fine if you wanna, if it's a KT game or a Changwon game. And they're like, oh no, I went and they were sold out. I was like, no, they weren't. What a play by Lee Do-young and a stretch by An Chi-hong. And 6-3 putouts. And Hanwha will come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Still looking for a hit. Aren't we all, Mary Kate? Aren't we all? Da, 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 da. 68 pitches through Mary Kate, those are high five hands, right? Not prayer hands. All right, coming up for Hanwha will be the designated hitter, EJ1. All right, and first pitch swinging foul. EJ1 flew out to center field in his first at bat. One pitch, one out for EJ1. Already doubling his performance as he is getting ready to have pitch number 2. And the 0-1 pitch. And he lifts that one up as they give chase, and that is caught by Rojas. Don't worry, Island, he'll let you know. All right, Mr. Mookie himself. Mookie Gets. And once it foul. Ooh. All right, to the 0-1 pitch, and lifts that one. Rojas giving chase, but foul. 0-2. And the 0-2. And that is strikeout looking. There's your 6 strikeouts, Island. All right, Ido Yoon stepping in now. Ido Yoon 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And a strike at the bottom, but thank you, announcers, for saying that the Hanwha doesn't have a hits. And the 0-1 foul. 0-2. Kium already up 4-0 against LG. Jesus is 4 strikeouts. And Ido Yoon, a very, very defensive swing there. And the 0-2 pitch to Ido Yoon. Sticks the bat out there, fouls it away. Ido Yoon, a lefty, but hits 248 against righties and 286 against lefties. So both him and Noshiwan have backwards splits. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Ido Yoon once again, and that's going to be a chopper to second, scoop throw. And 3 away, another 1-2-3, and that is 12 straights retired for Benjamin in the end of the 5th. So we will go to the stretch. I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so we're almost back. So if you want to watch the games and you're outside of Korea, you can check out SOOPlive.com. If you just want information, just go to the KBO website. They actually have a English tab. It's mandated by the government, so they do have a bunch of English stuff on there. All right, Rojas stepping in. Looks at strike one as we will start the second half of this game. And the 0-1, and that's going to be a single. And yeah, you could also, I believe is it My KBO? My KBO is English sites ran by Dan. All right, Kong Baek-ho now stepping in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking. And he starts him off with a speed curve at 106, but just a little bit high. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss and a beautiful full pirouette by Kong Baek-ho. How many turns did he get? Just one full turn. He's working on his future as the Summer Olympics. And that's going to be a single past Wang Young Mook as he misses it. Rojas will go first to third on, it's going to be a single, but it was an error. He was waiting for that curveball that time. And this is where it gets really, really, really rough. So again, I talked about it earlier. Hanwha has does not win if Ruan Jin does not throw a shutout. So Jong Sung-woo stepping in now. He's got a single and a strikeout, and looks at ball one near his feet. 1-0. So anything fly ball or something to the right side is probably going to be able to score Rojas. Rojas moves definitely well enough. First chance with runners in scoring position today for KT, and it's first and third with nobody out, and that is lifted. Peraza gonna run in on it, grabs it. Rojas, he's gonna go home, and the throw way offline. That was way, way offline. And Kong Baek-ho also tagged up and moved to second. If the throw was online, it could have easily gotten him. All right, that's going to bring up OJ Ill. OJ Ill lined out to right field in his last at-bats and looks at ball one on the outside. So if Hanwha is able to come out and get this, and that's going to be a chopper to An Chi-hong, grabs it, and that is going to move Kang Bae-ko over to third, but 2 away. Yeah, the All-Star. So basically, yeah, Lotte and Doosan have 100% rested bullpen that they're going to go 2 games, they're going to think they're going to go 2 games with whoever needs to pitch because they've been off for 4 days, Friday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, plus they only got 2 games this week as the All-Star game is that strike on the bottom of the zone there. Definitely have to think that no matter what, they will be using that bullpen heavily once he runs into any sort of troubles up there in Jamshil, as that's chopped and makes it 0-2. Baejung Dae, 273 with runners in scoring position, 12 hits, 18 RBIs. Ryun Jin, pitch number 80 of the day coming up, and that is a strike 3 looking. But strikeout number 8 on the day for Ryun Jin. But they get a run on 2 hits. Some questionable defense and a sacrifice, and I'll be right back once again. All right, we are back, and JJ Hoon in there looks at strike 1. And that bounces in the dirt. And Hanwha has their first hit of the day. That girl is unimpressed as she's got to make sure that she gets her makeup ready for her future husband after the game. All right, he wants up. Here comes a bunt because Speed is on the base pass. I mean, he could easily pitch another. He's thrown 80 pitches. And that is an 0-2 count now, and that means you just wasted 2 pitches to not be able to bunt. Well done, Hanwha. Well done, manager that still hits and pitches and makes decisions like it's 1985. Please retire, you freaking bum. Fouled away. Congratulations on making baseball a laughingstock and Hanwha Eagles a laughingstock in the KBO with your stupid, ignorant decisions. Well done. And that's Mrs. Lowe. They'll never hire me because they would win, and then once they start winning, the fans would be like, why didn't we listen to this guy, you know, when he was complaining about bunting 4 years ago? And the 1-2 pitch, way up high, 2-2. Trying to bunt to move a slow runner over. The second slowest guy on the team, and they want to move him over. And there's a liner. Catches it at straight sprinting and 1 away. Defense, outfield defense, outfield defense. Why did they KT win yesterday? Outfield defense. Why is the game still 1-0? Outfield defense. Kim Tae-yeon is stepping in, fouls that one off, and 0-1. Praying's not gonna help, hon. And the 0-1 pitch. Lifts that one foul. 0-2. WRA. I have no idea what that means. WRA. What is WRA? And a swing and a miss. Sorry. Ah, man. Well done, NBC Sports. No, it literally said WRA, but it's supposed to be WAR. As he's... Yeah, but no, the actual screen said WRA. And so I got out, and he has his WAR is WAR is 1.8, but on the screen it said his WRA was 1.8, and I had no idea what WRA was. That's in there for a strike. Peraza is 293 against righties on the season with 6 home runs, 328 against lefties with 7 home runs. So obviously hitting much better. And the 0-2 pitch coming up. Pitch number 81. And that is crushed to the warning track. And Hanwha gets a hit finally, but that's it. And we will go to the top of the 7th. KT winning 1-0. Oh, Hanwha. All right, so we should be coming back here, I believe. Will Ryuhyun Jin still be out there is the biggest question. I believe he will be. Again, all right, Ryuhyun Jin back out there for the 7th and first pitch low, ball 1. And that is absolutely crushed. All right, well, Kim Sang-soo looks at ball 1 on the outside. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Double in his first at bat, struck out looking in his last at bats, and looks at ball 2 on the outside. Don't call that a beard. No, you're not. You cannot call that a beard. And that's in there for a strike. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beard. The announcers, that is not a beard. That is 12 hairs glued to his face. And here comes the 2-1. Nope, we're going to have time. And that bounces in there. 3-1. Like I said, when Ryuhyun Jin's pitching, Hanwha decides to just not hit so that they can watch him pitch again. And that's fouled. Full count, 3-2. This is the first full count Ryuhyun Jin has had. And the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be Chopper. Shortstop grabs it, throws, and one away. All right. Oh Yoon Suk stepping in. 1 for 2 on the day with a single in his last at bat. Ground out to the pitcher. Looks at strike one. Wonder if it's that same first base umpire that's been in the middle of all sorts of controversy. As 1-1. Oh, it's been awful. Like the first and third base umpires just are like, oh, I don't need to even pay attention this year because of the ABS system. And the 1-1 fouled away, 1-2. I mean, all right, the 1-2 pitch, and that is lifted into center, and that's gonna one hop the wall, and he's gonna be hanging out at second base, and the throw is not very good. That is his second hit of the day. He has twice the amount of hits that Hanwha has, and out trots the pitching coach. I wonder how the pitching coach feels knowing that in 2 days he's going to be hanging out in Sosan in the second league. All right, Ryo and Jen, 92 pitches now. And we've got a pinch hitter here. Moonsang Cho will pinch hit here for the right fielder, Jun Jun Young. Moonsang Chul is hitting 346 against righties, which begs the question, why wasn't he even in the starting lineup? And misses there, 1-0. Huh? Oh, I have no idea what link you... if you put a link in the chat, it won't ever show up. That's a YouTube thing. Yeah, YouTube won't allow chats to have to links or anything. And swing and a miss. That's why I don't. I could put it in the description, but then you still run the risk of having issues. So yeah, YouTube doesn't like when you post links because it takes you away from YouTube itself. And inside, 3-1. Islands, you can actually find the same name, Dreads Rock TV, on the SOOP websites or the SOOP, and you can follow me on there so that whenever I start broadcasting for SOOP, you'll be able to catch me there too. And that's catches the outside corner, 3-2. Another full count for second full count of this inning and for the game. All right, pitch number 98 says this will be his last inning, maybe his last batter as the pinch hitter here. And that's going to be a chopper. Ido Yoon grabs it, throws over to first, 2 away, but the runner moves over to third. And we will see, does he get to face the lineup for the 4th time? Will he face Rojas once again? We will see. Choi Jae-hoon does go back behind home plate, so I guess we will. Rojas, a strikeout, a pop up to the second baseman, and then a single and came around to score on the sacrifice fly by Jang Sung-woo. And that's inside 1-0. Rojas hitting .313 with runners in scoring position. 25 hits, 45 RBIs. Sounds great, but it's actually lower than his actual, as that is ripped foul, 1-1. As that was pitch number 100 on the evening for Ryunjin, but Ryunjin again has had plenty of rest. Lee Min-woo warming up in the bullpen. He pitched yesterday. Rojas 320 coming into the game. So there you go. And 1-1 pitch fouled. Backing out of play. 1-2. 안녕하세요. 재미있는 야구, 재미있는 야구, 재미있는 야구, 야구잼, 야잼. 대전도시. Oh, another tally for the wife. That is the 3rd tally of the day. I probably missed 1 or 2 in there somewhere. And the 1-2 pitch fouled straight back, and everybody behind home plate looks like they've never been in a baseball field before as they jump out of the way. 진짜요? And that's bounced. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up for Ryunjin versus Rojas. Many people's pick for the Korean Cy Young. My pick for the MVP of the league. Looking like I had a better pick. And the 2-2 pitch, that's ripped to Noshiwan. He fields it, throws to first, and 3 away. He gives up another run on the solo shot. And Hanwha needs to get more hits than they currently have. Oh, that's a 5 tally there. It's no Daegu, but it's not cool by any means. All right, final line on Mr. Yu Hyun-jin. 104 pitches, 24 pitches in that last inning. 7 innings. 104 pitches, 69 for strikes, 7 hits, 1 homer, no walks, 8 strikeouts. Gave up 2 runs and both earned and is in the line for the loss because Hanwha has one hit. It's apparently 26 right now. Feels like 29 degrees. Tomorrow is supposed to be warmer, 32 tomorrow. Fantastic weather to not go outside and instead stream in your studio. Did you go to the game in Daejeon? 야잼 경기장 갔어요? Alright, we should be coming back, I believe. We'll get rid of those strikeouts because we don't need them anymore. Alright, we'll have some changes in the defensive departments. No Shiwan will lead things off for Hanwha. Files that one off. So defensively, Hong Hyun-bin will moves over into right as that's in there for a strike on the outside. Benjamin out there, 81 pitches through his 6 innings. Again, he's only given up one run. So yeah, Ryu Hyun-jin gives up 2 runs, but Hanwha scores so far 0 runs when he's on the pitcher of record. And misses inside barely. 1 and 2. All right, the 1-2. A try to hook a curve in there on the outside, but no. And the 2-2 pitch just gets a piece of it, fouls it away. 2 and 2. Yeah, Kenny, I mean, between Wang Jun-saw and Ryu Hyun-jin, those two, the 2 lefties just get no run support. Thank you very much, Islands. Thanks for sticking around. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. And that's a swing and a miss on another strikeouts. No Shiwan earning himself the sombrero tonight, or sorry, the hat trick. That's 3 up and 3 strikeouts for No Shiwan. All right, An Chi-hung now stepping in. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in his first at bat, then flew out to center field. Ball 2. His first at bat, he walked on 4 pitches. Let's see if he can walk again. And that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 and 1. This game is moving as we are not even to the 2-hour mark yet, and that's going to be another hit for Hanwha. They've doubled their hit totals, ladies and gentlemen. They have doubled their hit totals. They now have 2. 2 hits for Hanwha, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hits for Hanwha. That is his 2,600th base. The 36th in the career of the KBO. A little mound visit from the catcher. The most pitches he's thrown on the season was last month. Threw 106 pitches against Kia. But again, most of these guys will have a full week off pretty much, as they'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, except for a handful of guys that will be making the trip to the All-Star, the All-Star game. And EJ1 fouls that one. I do not have his music. He just doesn't play enough for me to actually give him some. And that is going to be another single, back-to-back singles, and Hanwha has got themselves some base runners, ladies and gentlemen, as EJ1 All right, EJ1 doing his standard single impersonation, as again, all of his hits this year have been singles. They got I hope they have a pinch runner here. So, number 16 will pinch run. Cheon Sung will pinch hit for Wang Young Mook. The amount of people that understand this is 0, as that's in there for a strike. The 0-2 pitch, and lifts that one up. OJL giving chase and catches it as he falls in. An Ji-hong goes to third, heads up base running there as he catches it up against the fence. An Ji-hong is able to tag up and go to third on the foul pop-up. But that'll be out to number 2. Heads up by OJL to quickly get out of that fencing. All right, Lee Do-yoon now stepping in. He's got a chance to put Hanwha on the board and extend this lead, or extend this inning. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to second base. Hitting 407 with 2 out and never mind. We will go to the 8th inning. Hanwha does get 2 hits that inning to give them 3 on the day, and we will see what the hell they have planned for the rest of this game, because that was an excellent chance to get some runs, and instead they got rid of their second baseman and their DH. But they did use a sweet pinch hitter who's hitting 238 on the season. Because it's very important to have your pinch hitter who's hitting 196 against left-handed pitching to have him come in and pinch hits. Wow. Super awesome managing. Super awesome if you're the other team. And Eminu will now head out onto the mound for Hanwha. 36 games, 1-1, 199 ERA, holds 6 holds, 241 batting average against, 31 2/3 innings, 9 walks, and 31 strikeouts. He did pitch yesterday. I'm just gonna say that now. What is Hanwha doing defensively? So Moon Yunbin is now in at second. And the first pitch way up high. Oops. Eminu is not at second base, just so you guys know. And that is ball 2. Let's try that again with the pitcher this time. I know I put the pitcher. All right. And the 2-0 pitch, swing and a pirouette on that big swing. So top of the 8th here. Hanwha will have Eminu pitching here. And top of the 9th, might as well go with your closer, I guess. As that just catches the top at that. Kongbeko hitting 307 on the season. Eminu with a 199 ERA. Did single in his last at-bats. Moved Rojas over to third, which was a huge deal there, as fouls that one away. 2-2. Was able to move Rojas over to third base, so he was able to come home on the sacrifice fly by Jang Sang-woo. And at the time was the only run of the game. All right, here comes the 2-2 counts to Kongbeko. And just misses at the top of the zone. And that'll be a full count. And that's going to be a single up the middle. Second straight hit of the game for him. All right. Jang Sung-woo will step in. He is the owner of the first run of the day as Kang Bae-ko took off on that pitch. 0-1 as he will jog back to first base. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Jang Sung-woo, hitting 263 on the season now, is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and his strikeouts, plus that's sacrifice fly back in the 6th inning as they check over on Kang Bae-ko. Why does it look like his helmet is so far down? Like his helmet looks lower than my hat. Like it's way down here. As that catches the outside corner. 0-2. Beautiful pitch. Gotta sell some games all around the league. Biggest lead tonight is 3 runs. And fouls. That's one back and out of play. So Samsung is up 4-3 on Kia in the top of the 7th. Then you have Kium up 4-1 against LG at the top of the 7th. Then you have the Lotte Doosan game, which is just only in the bottom of the 5th. Games never want to finish. And then NC up 4-1 on SSG in the bottom of the 7th also. So most of the games in the 7th and 8th inning, except for Lotte as usual, as he sticks the bat out there, and that's going to be drops in for a Texas Leaguer single. That's 2. That is 2 Texas Leaguer singles for Jang Sung-woo. All right, O.J. Hill now stepping in. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a line out to right, and then a grounder to the first baseman. And that's going to be a line single as that drops in front of the center fielder. Kang Bae-ko will round and come in. And again, like I said, he pitched yesterday. Kim Saw-hyun warming up in the bullpen. Looks like Ju Hyun Song warming him up in there. All right, Bae-jung Dae 0 for 3 also on the day. 290 batting average on the season. Struck out his last bats. Also has a ground out to the shortstop and a ground out to the second baseman. A ground out here would be fantastic as he's 2 for 2 on the season against Iminu. But no, he's going to fake the bunts. And apparently he did not go on the bunts. As we'll have a pinch runner. And with that, Kim Kyung-min, or the manager, is going to go out for something. As he goes out there to talk about the failed check swing, I guess. Oh, he definitely offered at it. Oh, wow. All right, well, that'll be Emi News Day as Kim So-hyun comes in now. Many Hanwha fans are super happy to see him coming in. We'll see as he has struggled, to say the least. I gave KT too many hits there. So Kim So-hyun out now. Really, it's yeah. Who hit the grand slam? Yang Sung-won. Yang Sung-won. So Kim So-hyun outs to the mound. So Park Min-suk is pinch running for the catcher. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. Alright, we should come back here. So Kim So-hyun, 6 games, 2.57 ERA, 192 batting average against 7 innings, 9 walks, 4 strikeouts, a whip of 2. So, again, a 2.5 to 1 walk to strikeout ratio, not strikeout to walk ratio, walk to strikeouts ratio. So the runners that he's had when he's come in, they've all scored. So far this year, he's had 3 inherited runners. They've all scored. So, as that's a bunts. Oh my lord. bunts it straight up into the air. Kim Saw-hyun is in the way of Che Jae-hoon. Kim Saw-hyun grabs it as it's rolling foul, but grabs it in fair territory, throws to first, and now Hanwha does have 1 out, but runners on second and third for Wang Jae-gyun, who hit the homer in his last at-bat, and that's thrown into the dirt. 1-0. He's just... he's just so amped up all the time. He's got to learn to calm down. As that's in there for a strike, 1-1. So they're so in love with speed. Again, 153 on the gun. They're going to talk about it. They're very concerned about how fast these guys throw, yet they don't ever talk about the fact that they're not strikes. As that misses, and that's 3-1. And that's ball 4. And yeah, they've got their closer getting up, thinking about warming up. All right, Kim Sang-soo, 0 for 2 on the day, or sorry, 1 for 3 on the day as he looks at strike 1. Doubled in his first at bat, then struck out looking in a ground out to shorts. 0-1 pitch coming up. That's going to be a grounder up the middle, 6-4-3, and they get out of the inning without giving up any more runs. As the Hanwha fans are chanting his name. And Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 8th, still trying to score. They get them to strand the bases loaded, but they still gotta get a hit. Obviously going to think that Benjamin's day is done at 97 pitches and a 30-minute wait since he was up pitching last. They will go into their bullpen now. Well, I'll let you know whenever I find out who it is. I'll have to also replace the catcher. So Kang Hyung-woo should be coming in to catch. I'm going to go ahead and put him in there. So they do carry 3 catchers basically. Kang Baek-ho is also a catcher. So Kang Hyung-woo should be going out there to catch the last couple innings. Hanwha, on the other hand, Che Jae-hoon will lead things off. He has led off 3 innings now as the number 9 hitter. Huge double play there. All right. Jae-Hoon looks at ball one on the outside. Kim Min out there, 36 games, 4-1, 3.56 ERA, 10 holds, 244 batting average against, 43 innings, 15 walks, 43 strikes. And that's in there for strike. I believe he pitched yesterday. I will double check, but I'm almost positive he threw 2 innings yesterday. And that misses upstairs, 2-1. Yeah, Kim Min pitched 1.1 innings, 17 pitches yesterday. 1 hit, 1 strikeout. We'll see how he does here, as that misses outside, 3-1. Again, a lot of these guys just do not pitch well whenever they're throwing 2 straight games. That is completely understandable. All right, the 3-1 pitch. And that catches the inside corner, 3-2. Jae-Hoon last year against Kim Min, 333, 1 for 3 with an RBI. And the 3-2, did he go? And he went around on a pitch way out of the zone. All right, Iwan Suk stepping in. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, a fly out to right, and a walk. And ball 1. And outside, 2-0. Umpire makes sure that the pitcher knows that he's got a new watch. And the 2-0 misses inside, 3-0. Iwan Suk does have plenty of speed, but honestly, his run doesn't really matter at this point. Obviously, Hanwha would like to get at least 1 run back here so that they're not trying to score 4 in the bottom of the 9th. And ball 4. And a little mound visit. Kim Min, again, he pitched 1.1 innings yesterday, which means he pitched and then came out, so he warmed up, went in, came out, warmed up, went back in. So, Kim Tae-yeon will now step in. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a fly out to left, a 6-3 ground out, and then struck out looking in his last at bat. This season, he's 250 against Kim Min. He's 1 for 4 with no RBIs and looks at ball 1. Kim Min is struggling to find the strike zone. As he's thrown 11 pitches, 3 of them for strikes. And that was the strikeout to J.J. Hoon. And that is going to be a single in between short and third. And Hanwha once again has runners on first and second. With the heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Yesterday, Hanwha took a 3-0 lead. Or sorry, a 2-0 lead. They ended up, KT came back, took the 3-3 or 3-2 lead, and then Hanwha tied it up 3-3. They're looking to tie that up now. 3-3 on one swing by Peraza. 0 for 3 on the day with a fly out to left, a strikeout, a fly out to left. Buddy was batting from the right side there. Swings at the first pitch, fouls. It's down the line. 0-1. Peraza 350 on the season with runners in scoring position. 21 hits, 31 RBIs with runners in scoring position. Kim Min, gotta think. You gotta think that they gotta have somebody warming up to come in. Hanwha is 0 for 6 today with runners in scoring position, which is why they're 0 on the board, as that's one misses inside. 1-1. Peraza's mother and girlfriend in attendance, and a swing and a miss. 1-2. Mama's like, oh! All right, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he strikes out, and they are 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. And that's misses upstairs to Noshiwan. Noshiwan 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. 4th time this season he's had 4 strikeouts. Oh yeah. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. Home run. Just hit the ball. Forget the home run, man. Just hit the ball. 294 with runners in scoring position. 25 hits, 45 RBIs. Fouls that one back, and 1-2. Welcome, Nick. Welcome to the chat, I should say. You've probably been lingering in the background. What? I don't know what you're saying, Kenny. All right, the 1-2 spins around and checks on him. Nobody there to cover. I had enough. I had enough baseball for the month of July. No Shiwan has three golden sombrero days as that one bounces into the dirt. He has struck out 4 times in a game, 3 different times. That is his career high. He has not struck out 5 times in a game. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Yesterday, Kim Mean versus No Shiwan in the 8th inning. Strikeouts. Pitch number 21 here. I have to think that this is probably his last batter as he, again, 1.1 innings yesterday. And that's outside. Ball 3 runs the count full. Gotta frame that. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up. And it chops that to short. And he just fields it as that's going to go as an infield hit. Heads up play there. Make the play. Don't do anything stupid. He knew he wasn't going to throw him out in that slow chopper. It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. It's just habit for all of these catchers that have come up framing. All right, An Chi Hong, 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a walk, a fly out to center. And Hanwha has their first hit with runners in scoring position, and there's the girl that somehow is at every single game, whatever her name is. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to An Chi Hong. And that's a single up the middle. That's going to score 2 runs. And No Shiwan safe at third base as Hanwha somehow with An Chi Hong once again An Chi Hong once again comes through. Again, I said he should have been out after the No Shiwan single. Safe. No, out. He came back off the bag, it looks like. Did he come off the bag, or is that just the dirt? Because he once his foot hit, he popped up a little bit, but it's difficult to tell. Yeah, okay. Because again, the dirt between the base and his foot, it's hard to tell what they're gonna say with that. But now we've got the least clutch player in the history of the game. And we will have a pitching change here. One, one batter too late, but Hanwha fans will take it as they have clawed their way back. As the ridiculously slow KBO app once again. I'm waiting for who is coming in. I could not see his name as he was running in. The KBO app is as slow as Hanwha's catchers. I cannot believe they let him in there to face An Chi Hong. I really cannot believe they left him in there for that. That probably means that Hanwha will go with Ju Hyun Song in the ninth. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Since he pitched 2 innings yesterday, we'll see. They obviously have thoughts about using him since he's in the bullpen. So who's coming out? Pak Young Hyun. 34 games, 6-2, 4.99 ERA, 10 saves, 256 batting average against, 39 2/3 innings, 13 walks, 49 strikeouts. Oh, wrong button. I went over here. Pak Young Hyun. The app still has nothing. All right, a pinch hitter here. Finally, a move I can actually agree with. As Choi Ho and catches the outside corner, 0-1. Yesterday, 11th inning, pinch hits with a single. On the season, he's only hitting .421 against KT, 8 hits, 3 RBIs, which is a perfect reason not to have him in your starting lineup. And that misses outside, 1-1. Pak Young Hyun yesterday, 1.2 innings, 23 pitches, 2 strikeouts, as that's a fly ball center. Three away. As we will head to the ninth. Hanwha picks up 2 runs, but leaves runners on first and second. And again, I don't understand why the guy that is hitting over 400 against KT isn't in the lineup at all. Summer Festa Pepsi. Yeah, one-run games. Looks like, ooh, Lotte. Is Lotte gonna score a run here, Kenny? All right, top of the ninth. Hanwha. I assume they're gonna have another pitcher here. Ooh. Best of the day, An Chi Hong, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Worst, 0 for 4. And Kim Gyu Yun out on the mound, 34 games, 1 0, 7.02 ERA, 2 holds, 295 batting average against, 33 in a third inning. And first pitch outside. Ball 1. Lee Sung Hyuk, I believe that is Lee Sung Hyuk. So An Chi Hong will be out, as that's 1-1. And the pitch, a ball, 2-1. And outside, 3-1. All right, I think everything's fixed there, as that's in there for a strike. 3-2. Oh, Yun Suk, 2 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, and a ground ball to the pitcher. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up and fouled away. Gotta love when they walk in the runs, don't you, Kenny? It's only whenever it's the other team, obviously. All right, Kim Gyu-yeon. The 3-2 pitch number 7 of the at-bat. And that's going to be a chopper. Noshiwan fields it, throws 1 away. Yeonjin, solid game once again. Only gave up 2 runs, but yeah, solid game. Gave up 2 runs, but doesn't matter because Hanwha can't score, as that misses outside. And 1-0 foul, 1-1. 1-1 way up high. Kia comes back, takes the lead against Samsung again. Kium does pick up the win. That's their, I believe, 6th straight win. As they are closing in on Hanwha. As fouled away 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hong Hyun Bin swing and a miss, and that's strikeouts number 1. All right, Rojas stepping in. He's 1 for 4 on the day with a strikeout, a pop up to the second baseman, a single, a run scored, and a 5-3 putout. First pitch, ball 1 on the inside and low. Rojas flips over to the left side now that the righty is on the mound. Again, most of the outfielders in the league are switch hitters, as that's a swing and a miss, 1-1. I believe the only outfielder, foreign outfielder that is not a switch hitter. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Socrates is not a switch hitter. Heredia is not a switch hitter, and Dawson's not a switch hitter. But Rojas, Peraza, Reyes, and Ramos are all switch hitters, as that catches the outside corner 1-2. Right? You got yeah, I believe that's right. Rojas, Peraza, Reyes, Ramos, and that's bounced in the dirt. It's 2-2. Then you got Heredia, Socrates, Dawson, they're not. And then you got the 2 first basemen. And who's the 4th? Who's the last one? Oh. Yeah, that's right. Completely forgetting about Dean over in at LG. Because most of the other guys are all first-year guys. So 2-2 pitch coming up, and that's way inside. 3-2, another full count. Pak Young Hyun still out on the outside, warming up. Cuevas protecting his reliever over there. Always the pitcher from the day before. And that is just missed as the Iwan Suk under it. And 3 away. Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 9th. Have the heart of the order, the 7-8-9, coming up for Hanwha as they look to continue the game and make sure that they don't finish in 10th just in the first half. Getting with the Kium win. So Kium with the win and Hanwha with a loss. You yeah, Hanwha lost, and since Kium won, Kium is a half game behind Hanwha. Everybody loves bunts. That crew is on fire, it sounds like, Kenny. All right, here we go. Coming up, Hanwha has got Moon Hyun Bin. Moon Hyun Bin, rough game yesterday. Pinch hit to end up lining out as the last out of the game. And first pitch swinging, and Rojas one out. All right, Ito Yoon is stepping in now. Ito Yoon 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a ground out to second, a ground out to short. And in there for strike. And a half swing, 147 is Ito Yoon down to 272 now on the season after his 0 for 3 day today. He'd love to bump that back up to about 274 with a single here. As that's one way outside, set up halfway in the other batter's box. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Ito Yoon. And a swing and a miss. Hanwha now down to their final outs. And it is the Wall himself who broke up the no-hitter way back in the 5th inning. Sorry, 6th inning. .274 on the season for the Hanwha backstop. 1 for 3 on the day with a ground out to short, a single, and a strikeout. And that inside 0-1. And that catches the inside 0-2. Hanwha once again can't beat a lefty. The one lefty that they have been able to beat a couple times this season, they failed to beat them this time. They came back 3-2. But once again, Hyunjin, they score 0 runs while he's the pitcher of record. The 2 runs they scored is after he was already out of the game. You know, Hyunjin, 7 innings, 104 pitches, 7 hits, 1 homer, no walks, 8 strikeouts, gives up 2 runs in 7 innings, and takes the loss. Again, he moves to 5-5 on the season. The 5 games that he's won, 4 of them he pitched shutout ball. The other game, he gave up 2 runs, 1 of them earned. So again, if he gives up a run, he has to feel like, I can't win this game now. And Hanwha's got to do something. This offense has been sputtering for the last month since the genius in the dugout took over. And so yeah, Hanwha loses another one. Kenny and Allen are going to be yelling and screaming at the umpires all the rest of the night. Luckily, Hanwha lost in under 3 hours, so I can get my walk in, get back, get a nice little rest before tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game should feature Umsung Baek. Am I saying that correctly? I'm trying to think of how. Umsung Baek, who pitched really well against Hanwha and Baria. So, yeah, Hanwha loses this series. They are going to. The best they can finish in the first half is ninth place at this point. The game tomorrow will decide a lot, as again, KBO is now a half game behind Hanwha. They are tied in. They're tied in the win column. The only difference is Hanwha has played one more game, has 2 ties, and KBO has no ties. This is literally the only difference between KBO and Hanwha. And again, it goes back to last year. Hanwha and KBO, the difference between the two was Hanwha had 6 ties and KBO had 3. So even last year, at the end of the season, almost the same as this year. So it'll be interesting. Baria should be on the mound tomorrow versus Umsung Baek. Umsung Baek has pitched well against Hanwha, has pitched much better lately. So we shall see, I guess. Umsung Baek took the loss last game he pitched against Hanwha, but that was because of the error in left field that they didn't call an error. And he had actually pitched 7 shutout innings if the left fielder catches the ball that goes off of his glove. So Hanwha loses another one, 3-2. They had 2 hits with runners in scoring position, an infield single, and then the 2 RBI single by An Chi-hong. But again, questionable, like Chae-in-ho not starting. Despite that he's hitting 400 against KT. Chae-in-sung, using Chae-in-sung as a pinch hitter, despite the fact that he's hitting 239 on the season and he's hitting 190 against left-handers. You still bring him in to face the left-hander. Again, it's like it's like they don't look at anything. They just like, oh yeah, this guy hasn't hit yet today and he's getting paid X amount of money, so we should have him hit. They're not even looking at the fact that Chae-in-sung hit 220 in the second half last year. He's hitting 230 in the first half this year. Maybe it's something. It's not like he, yeah, he's the captain this year, but if you look at his stats from last year in the second half, he was not good. And now you have the first half where he's not good. You have to start figuring out something here. So Hanwha takes another loss. Still in 9th, guaranteed to finish 9th or 10th, depending on tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game, I will be back right here, right in the same squeaky seats. One of these days I'll get a new one, guys. For game 3, as Hanwha looks to salvage one game in this series before they head to the break. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow.